Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Ellie. I am a 17-year-old mum to two beautiful children. I have one daughter who is called Amora Dream. She is 5 months old, and I also have a nearly 3-year-old beautiful son called Deontay King. This video is just a 15 baby hacks slash tips I wish I knew before having my children, and hopefully this can help some new mums or mums to be out a little bit. My first tip would be invest in a good baby monitor. I say this because if you are outside putting your washing on the line whilst your baby's having a nap, or if you were downstairs cooking some food whilst your baby is upstairs having a nap, they are honestly the best you could ever have. I would rather invest in a good and decent one than have a crap one and not get notified when your baby moves, when your baby cries, when your baby makes a noise. Honestly, nowadays a lot of them you can connect to your phone. You just download the app and it will literally notify you. It will send you a ping if your baby moves, makes a noise, everything. They are totally worth it, so definitely do your research into baby monitors. I promise you now, they are totally worth the money, and you know what, you will be using it for quite a while, especially if your baby is going to have their own room at some point. Even when your baby's like 1, you will still want to use your baby monitor just to make sure they're safe, and when they're older you can still use it, you know, in their playroom or something. So definitely invest in a good one. I promise you now, they're totally worth the money. Even if they are over £100, just do it. Honestly, do it. Research the best ones and do it. My next tip would be cut your baby's nails whilst they are sleeping. Honestly, cutting your baby's nails is one of my biggest fears, I tell you now. I get so scared cutting Amora's nails. When she was newborn, it wasn't that bad because, you know, they don't really move. But now she's trying to move a lot. It is so hard. And I remember Deontay, when I cut his nails, oh my god, I cut his nail a bit too far down. And you could tell it was a little bit sore. And I felt so guilty. I even cried. So the best thing to do to prevent that is honestly cut your baby's nails whilst they're sleeping. The next hack would be have ready-made formula in your cupboards for when you go out and about. Even if you were just popping to the shop or going for a little 10-15 minute walk, have them in your cupboard. They are literally like 89p. You can get them from all superstores. Honestly, get loads, stock up, get loads. They are totally worth it, and you will obviously need them in the hospital. But let's say you've made your baby 2 bottles up, like with hot water, and they're not cooled down yet. Pour it in a bottle, you're ready to go, you're good to go. They're already made, and I'm sure they have about 8 ounces in, so they are really good. I would definitely recommend. The next one I would say is drawer dividers. Oh my gosh, I got mine from Amazon and they are the equivalent to IKEA ones. They're absolutely wicked, and I got loads. For some reason I got loads, and they are a lifesaver, so your baby's socks and stuff doesn't get mixed up. And honestly, it just helps stay organised, because there's nothing worse than having untidy drawers. Let me tell you now, it stresses me out like mad. So having them drawer dividers sure helps, 101%. They're literally a couple of pounds off of Amazon. And in some of them I've got like socks, Deontay's pants, Deontay's socks, then I've got Amora's clothes, baby clothes, vests, and I just separate them. And honestly, lifesaver. Go on Amazon. That's your job done, rather than going IKEA and spending a fortune. The next one would be a storage container nearby or in your baby's room, so that when they grow out of their current size clothes, you can just pop them in there without having to hassle going into the attic or finding somewhere to store them. You can literally pop them in, job done, easy as pie. And you obviously can get storage containers for literally a couple of pounds from like Wilko, Pound Shop. And yeah, even if you don't want to store them in your baby's room, you could even store them under your bed, and job done. That way you've not got to faff around. My next tip would be a portable changing mat. A lot of the time you get these with changing bags, but I know they don't come with every single changing bag. These are absolutely wicked for when you want to change your baby in a park, if you need to change your baby when you are out in your car, even if you go to like a restaurant or out in a public service station and they have them, you know, them ugly, disgusting, pulling down changing tables. You don't know what's been on there, you don't know what germs are on there. Take your own, pop it on, put your baby on there, job done. Honestly, they're literally a couple of pounds, and some you can even store your nappies in and your changing wipes too. So definitely look into one. If your changing bag does not come with one, 100% look into one. My next tip would be definitely invest in a decent swing chair slash bouncer chair. I say this because there's been many times Amora has not settled in her cot or not settled even in my bed, and pop her in the swing, soon as she's asleep, take her out, put her in her bed, job done. Not even that, it just gives your baby a little bit of stimulation. So let's say they're not big enough to sit up by themselves, you could pop them in that way they're sitting up, they can watch TV, you know, they're safe whilst you want to go make a cuppa. Honestly, they are one of the most life-saving things ever. And also I use mine for, you know, when I go in the bath and Amora is being super fussy, take it in there with me, she can sit in there whilst I have a bath. Honestly, definitely get one. You can literally get them from like Argos for like £30, like cheap ones that are decent. I have the Joey swivel 3-in-1 chair, and yeah, that is what Amora is currently sitting in right now because she would not settle anywhere but her swing. Absolutely, she went to sleep within 5 minutes without crying. She didn't even cry. Definitely get one. Hers was about £100, but well, over £100, but oh my gosh, it is totally worth it. And I've actually kept the plastic at the bottom of it so that when I do have to sell it, it is literally brand new, no scratch marks, nothing. This is for my bottle feeding moms. If you're planning to bottle feed, definitely get a prep machine. Oh my gosh, in the nights, this is a lifesaver. In the mornings, this is a lifesaver. Prep machines are not dear, and you can also get them as a bundle with like bottles, a sterilizer, and they just make your life so much easier. They do the hot shot, so obviously that cleans your bottle, whatever it does, sterilizes your bottle, so you don't need to worry about, you know, the kettle water. Yes, it kills all the bacteria, but so does the hot shot. And yeah, I currently have the black one, but with Deontay I had the red one, and oh my gosh, honestly, it saved my life. The next one is a summer hack. Even if your baby is older than 6-7 months, definitely look into getting a Parasol for your pushchair. I got Deontay one because he was a summer baby, and summer 2018 was boiling, and I remember we was walking to Go Kids Go and it was just so hot, and I didn't tighten it properly, but when I did, oh my gosh, it stopped so much sun going in his eye that kept him in the shade, and it was just honestly amazing. So like I said, again, Amazon, I will link one down below for you all so you guys can just click on it. But I am definitely going to be getting a Amora one for her pushchair when it becomes more hotter and the sun's more shining, because I know Amora absolutely hates it when the sun goes in her eyes. She proper like does that. So yeah, parasols for your pram are definitely a shout, and also you can get fans for your pushchairs. I know some people don't know this, but you can get fans for your prams. They're suitable for babies, and whilst it is boiling midsummer, get one. Even if you don't use it that much, you know you have it there for if it one day is 30 degrees, or even if you go on holiday, you know you have that. The next tip I would say is allow extra time for everything. So before I had Deontay, it took me not even 5 minutes to get out the house to go to the shop. No. Now oh my gosh, I've got to get their coats on, I've got to put their hats on if they need their hats, I've got to get Deonte's shoes on, I've got to make sure, you know, their bums are nice and clean, I've got to make sure I've even got their changing bag even to go to the shop. So if, say, you think, you know, you only take 15 minutes normally, allow 30 minutes. If you've got to be somewhere at 11 o'clock, wake up at 8:30, yeah? It gives you that time not only to get your babies ready, to get yourself ready. There's nothing worse than feeling crap about yourself because you forgot to brush your hair or you forgot to brush your teeth because you was too busy getting the baby ready that you forgot. So honestly, allow a lot of time, even if that does mean getting up in the mornings a little bit early. Do it. If you know you need to go shop for some milk, get them ready as soon as you know you need to go shop, and then that way there's no rushing around when you know you need to be somewhere. You just allow that extra bit of time. And then, like, if you were done before, you know, let's say you've got to be there for 11 and you're done by 10 o'clock, that gives you that extra little bit of time for your child to play for an extra 10-15 minutes, or for you to just sit down and have 10 minutes peace. So yeah, definitely allow extra time for yourself. The next hack is a toy related one. This is toy rotation. So instead of putting all your baby's toys out, they're more time then not going to play with anything. Put 4 or 5 toys out at once. After about 10-15 minutes, when they're starting to show a bit of, you know, they're not really interested in the toys anymore, take them toys away, pop them away, and get some new toys out for them. I know there's some apps you can also go on where it's like a subscription, sign up for it, and then you can, like, it's kind of like renting the toys. When you're then done with them toys, you send them back, and then you get more toys for free. So let's say you can get like £80 worth of toys for about £10. It's amazing. So yeah, definitely toy rotation is a big thing, and I've now started to do it with Amora, because with Deonte I used to get all his toys out and then I wondered why he wouldn't play with them, and I used to be, oh my gosh, are they rubbish toys? Why is he not playing with them? Why is he interested in everything else? But honestly, I think it was because he was just overwhelmed. He was overwhelmed by that many toys there. So yeah, toy rotation is a big thing. Like I said, 4 or 5 toys out, your kid's cool. After 10-15 minutes, pop them toys away, get some new ones. That way your child is not getting bored. Next one I would recommend is a night light. So you can see my night light, it is actually over there. It is a cloud shaped one. I bought it from IKEA. I also have a yellow balloon and a blue balloon that will be going up when I move out. It will be going in Deonte's room, and the cloud one will go in Amora's room. Night lights are so essential, even if you don't have them in your baby's room. If, say, you and your baby are in different rooms and your baby still wakes up in the night when he or she is in their own room, that way you're not tripping over the stairs, you can leave it on, job done. Like I said, I got that from IKEA, but you can get them from Amazon, eBay, probably even like Wilko, stuff like that. Just get a plug-in light, you're all good. The next tip would be try to go for a walk every single day, even if it is just a 10 to 15 minute walk. Honestly, walking will help your mind, and it will also clear the baby's mind too. So people think, obviously babies don't think about things, and if your baby is having a bit of a stressed out day or something, take them for a walk. It might calm them down. You know, just walk around your local park, walk around your block. Just get your baby out for some fresh air every single day, at least once a day. Honestly, it helps my children. I'm sure it's going to help yours. Have a changing caddy in every single room. I say this loudly because there's nothing worse than, let's say your baby has a leak, your baby does a big explosion, or the nappy's starting to get a little bit full, and you know, instead of running up and down the stairs to get some nappies and some wipes, you will have some located in near enough every room. So whether that's just a little drawer in your living room, which we do, we have them, we also store them under the fish tank. That way, if I'm downstairs, I've not got to worry about coming upstairs to change my baby. I can do it downstairs without any movement, any fuss. My last tip would be, do not plan everything out. Do not schedule everything that's going to happen in your life. The more you do that, the more stressed you will become, because then I know from my experience I like to be as planned as I can. I like to be as organised as I can be, and I know that when things don't go to plan, it winds me up. So honestly, now I just kind of go with the flow, unless it's something I need, you know, need to schedule. But other than that, just go with the flow. Honestly, don't stress. If one day you didn't, you know, get to hoover the room you wanted to hoover up, don't worry about it. Do not plan it out. Yeah, go with the flow. Go with what each day comes. Take each day as it comes. Yeah, don't stress. Don't plan it all out, because when it don't go to plan, you are just going to get upset, and then you're going to be stressed, and the baby's going to get stressed, and yeah, it's just not good for either you or the baby. So that is my 15 hacks and tips. I really hope these will help somebody out there. I'm sorry if I've spoke quite fast in this video, but yeah, make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.